Good morning. What's up? Probably gonna be asleep by the time this is uploaded. But uh my mom gave me news this morning that my dad is home from surgery. Uh had to remove some cancer in his neck. Not sure exactly where and all the details, but went well. He's gonna be home sometime today or tomorrow. Um I think they're in a hotel right now. So, but I have been so busy, like literally all week. Um, so like after work, I'm just pretty much dead tired. I want to go to sleep. I really don't even think about making a video because of even just the small time I have. I'm trying to get some sleep. Like yesterday, uh, have this kind of new schedule since I'm doing the acupuncture chiropractor thing. And I believe tomorrow, on the second note of that, going to be getting a massage on my back. Uh, Never had one of those, so going to see how that works in, but at least it's on my day off. Let's see the ones that I have scheduled. Not even complaining at all because I'm certainly happy that it's being done, um, and preferably, like I would. It seems like I would need it a little bit more, but it is working itself in. Um, I know it seems like small increments, but because of my job, uh, the stress that is on my body, I know probably see a lot of people like, how hard is it to do this and that, and it certainly isn't. But when you get an injury, it's kind of amplified, with the amount of things that you kind of have to do and change about the things that you do during your work day. The movements and all of that stuff. So it's like everything is like planned out or has to be planned out before you do it, because you don't want to hurt yourself and you don't want to have to go through all of that. But um, a lot of that is pretty natural. And for me, uh, going through this transition, I'm so happy that I'm actually having the opportunity, because it feels better, so much better, going through this process, um, that I see. I see the change. It's not quite there yet, but I mean, I know how things work, especially with me, starting to exercise when I started to, and doing the things I needed to start doing, that I should have done a long time ago. But uh, I see the similarities in it, so I don't have to worry about if it's going to happen, because I just need to give it time and uh, hopefully put myself in better positions to succeed and not have to worry about all the time, every single time, that if you can do something. Because uh, if you have an injury and you, I don't want to say like re-injure it, but have that same feelings, that that kind of stuff worries you, and you don't want it to happen. But you got to be cautious and hopefully as safe as possible. But uh, like I said, I'm certainly happy, of the progress that I'm going through. But there's a lot of downfalls to that, because uh, I have to kind of do it later, uh, after work, which is better than having to go like at say 2 or 3. So I'm happy about that. But having to wait later, so I go to bed later. So I'll sometimes even settling in to go to sleep is not, I don't want to say been a problem, but it's kind of have been a hassle, at least for the most part. I don't know if it's just me just waking up or whatnot, but I think I'm getting probably average like 6 to 7 when I really want to get like 8 or 9, to be honest. That's what my body feels like it needs, and I don't want to argue with it. It's not like I'm sleeping all day, but I do have to, acknowledge that the progress that I am achieving, I need to go through this process, uh, because I notice that it's working. So that's one thing I want to make sure engage, um, as I'm going through this, because I don't know what to expect with going through the acupuncture. I do not know like the physiology aspect of it or the science or anything like that, uh, just by ear, not really actually learning it, but like going through it yourself, from where I started to where I am now, even though it's not been very long, it's really, um, really helping. Now, one thing, of course, I need to probably emphasize more uh, with my intake, and that's just water. I mean, I guess the amount of water I'm drinking is still not close to enough because my skin is pretty dry. But I do have eczema also, so it's kind of like, that stuff happens. So maybe that's what he was noticing. I'm not sure, but I'm having needles all in my back and stuff, and it's some of the pressure points aren't the best feeling, but it settles itself in. The only thing I don't like, well, at least for myself, not with any of the process or anything like that, but when I'm laying there, sometimes I'll just get this back spasm because I'm laying on my stomach for a longer period of time. I'm not sure if it's because I'm laying flat. I don't know, but it feels like I'm getting this back spasm, and I just have to breathe and let it work itself out. That's the only downfall so far. But I'll be in there watching Netflix, listening to NBA radio and Sirius XM. Um, it's not a plug, but I do listen to that just about every single day. But yeah, like I can't wait till the day where I don't want to say like I don't need it, because I think that if there's a possibility, or a way for me to be able to continue to do this, at least, I don't know, once or twice every 6 months or so, once I get a little bit better, because you don't know, like, stuff happens. Like, sometimes for me myself, like, I could wake up and think I'm feeling great, and then that first step, boom, not feeling great. That's just not just my body, but I mean just me getting older too. There's a lot of degeneration in my bones, so like stuff like that's going to be apparent as I get older. So but yeah, I stay, hopefully, a little bit more self-aware, to my body, because of the things I've had to go through. But hopefully this weekend I'm able to get some more basketball in. That's one thing I really want to kind of do a little bit more with, if I can, because my shoulder's still not the best, but feels like it comes in and out, like the feelings, but I really want to like get started more with it, because winter's going to be coming, not like soon, but it will be coming. I want to be able to get as much as I can before that comes, so I can build up the strengthening muscles that I need to get done. So anyways, I got to get going. It's time. Have a good weekend.